And now today, we will present our second E. David Spong Lifetime Achievement Award. And our recipient is right here with us, and she is Joanne Jenkins, former Chief Executive Officer of AARP. Joanne Jenkins presided over the largest and one of the most well-known nonprofit organizations in the world, and has proven how application of Baldrige leadership and management principles can result in a substantial positive impact on the lives of millions of people. Generations of seniors, retirees, and their families have a more enjoyable, more productive life because of the professional accomplishments of Joanne Jenkins. Joanne, please join us on stage.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. We got to get a little energy in us. I'm honored to be here to accept the E. David Spong Lifetime Achievement Award. You know, when you start getting the awards, it says lifetime achievement, you have to be either chronologically gifted or have started at an early age. And we at AARP love the fact that so many of you are getting older every day. Right? When I became the CEO of AARP in 2014, I had the good fortune to have already gone through the Baldrige program, learning from the likes of Harry Katz and Bob Barnett. My predecessor, A. Barry Rand, had encouraged me to go through the Baldrige program. He was both my boss, my mentor, my competitor, and a whole host of things going on at AARP. And he actually had won the award twice from his days at Xerox in 1989 and then again in 1997. And that challenge encouraged me to continue to participate in the Baldrige program and also to encourage my executive team colleagues to go through the program as well. So when I had the good fortune to become the CEO in 2014, 7 of the 10 executives had already gone through the Baldrige framework. And so we set out to think about the challenges and the opportunities that was presented to us at AARP, because we, like most of you, thought we were doing things pretty well in our organizations. But we had a lot to learn from the Baldrige framework. And I'm so honored to have learned from so many of the Baldrige colleagues, but also to think about 4 big issues that was facing AARP. First, that society was aging. More people were living longer and healthier than at any time in history. That there was increasingly changing demands from our members and how they presented themselves and what kind of customer experience they wanted from us, which was basically for AARP a paper-based society for almost 40 or 50 years. And also that innovation in technology was changing the way we interacted with our businesses, with our families and friends, and with communities. And we were, members were expecting that same kind of innovation in the businesses that they were engaging with. And then fourth, the added benefit of health, financial, and social challenges that we're facing people today all across, not just the U.S., but indeed the world. And I throw in this last piece, which was the biggest learning for us and for me personally at AARP, that we were so used to our business model of we knew what's best for you as you age, to changing that conversation to present that to our members, 38 million members, as she said earlier. We're the largest membership organization in the country, to listening to our members and reacting to what they wanted to hear from us, not what we wanted to tell them. And going through the Baldrige framework and talking about customer service and being able to have a conversation with our 38 million members truly changed our social engagement. It changed the way we conduct our business. And lo and behold, who knew COVID was coming down the pike? That we had a 3 to 5 year strategy about how do we get people to use technology, particularly in their 70s and 80s. And COVID came, and our 3 to 5 year strategy went out the window, and we had to teach people how to use Zoom and Teams and all of those other social media devices in a matter of weeks, because telemedicine became so vital to our 38 million members and the millions of other people all across this country. And so I step back and I think about all that we learned at AARP and how much we continue to learn as we engage. I know all of our team members at AARP still participate very heavily in the Baldrige program, participating in workshops and conferences, but it is a continuous learning experiment and journey, and we learn every time we engage with so many of you and so many of our colleagues about what does leadership look like? What does customer service look like? You know, how do we measure success? At AARP, a lot of our work is about the work of the heart, but how do we make sure that we're making the best financial decision for our members and for the organization that we are so able to represent across this country? So I am deeply honored, and I thank all of you for coming today and participating, and I congratulate my other colleagues who were recognized here today. And if you haven't had any of Bob Barnett's honey that he makes in his backyard, then you need to make sure you're knocking on his door. Thank you all very much.
You know, David's head is not only hard, it's heavy. Joanne, we're so honored to have you with us here today, and both of our E. David Spong Award recipients are such deserving individuals in the work that they have done and continue to do, and Brian Dieter in honoring us with the Harry S. Hertz Award, consummate leader as well. We've learned so much from all three of you.